He is the master of all frogs, and his name is Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595. Frogs Master 595. Hello everyone, this is Frogs Master 595, and today we're going to be taking a look at Munchkin right here, because, yeah, Munchkin the moving monkey. We need to take a look at him. Now, right now, real quick, I just want to say something about the moose. The Jemmy Moose, yeah, him. So, it turns out that the arms are actually controlled by the head as well. So, that means that it must be like the rubber belt, the arms. So, yeah, that's just something about that. But, anyways, back to Munchkin right here. That's what this video is about, obviously, because it's about Munchkin the moving monkey. But it's something specific with him. It's not his tail, which is actually attached to him. It's not his tag. It's not his beautiful yellow button. It's not his spinner. It's not the little evil silver thing on his spinner. Not his eyes, not his nose, not his hands, not his feet. Not even his purple. No, not even his hat. It's the star on his hat. That red star right there. That's what we're talking about today. It's with this star. And this star leads us to the main question here. Or at least my question. And that is, was there another version of this Munchkin made? Or had these stars just fallen off of the Munchkins? That's basically the question. So it's like two questions, but it's all into one question. And we need to see which thing here is true. We need to find this out. Is it the truth that the stars have just fallen off of these Munchkins' hats? Or was there another version where there was no star at all? Well, we're going to try to figure that out. So, let's look into the backstory of Munchkin. So, the first video of Munchkin came in like 2007 or 8. Pretty sure it was 2007. And it was a Munchkin in a store in a Target. So, you've probably seen it before. Crappy Target toy, yeah. And, Munchkin is in that. And you see the red star on his hat. And it's cool. And it's neat. That was in 2007. So, he had his red star. So, yeah. And then after that, another video came out of Munchkin in, like, the background of a Target. You could just see him in the background because they were playing, like, a job or something like that. And again, he had the red star on his hat. So, yeah. In 2008, there were a couple more videos of Munchkin. Not in a store. Actually, like, in a house. The other one, I know he had the star on his hat. But there's actually one that also had the star on its hat, but I remember what it looked like. He was like, he must have been recorded in like a basement or something, because he was on like a basement kind of floor. You probably know what video I'm talking about, but Munchkin definitely had his red star on his hat there. So basically all the old videos of Munchkin in 2007 and 8, the 2 years where there were some Munchkin videos, before the collectors started making videos of Munchkin, yeah, all those Munchkins had the red stars on their hats. So, yeah, just want to get that clear. So, yeah. Alright, so, let's take a look into the modern years of Munchkin and his videos. So, in the modern years, most of the collectors actually have their Munchkin with a red star on their hats. Most of the collectors. But there are a few that actually have a Munchkin that does not have the red star on their hats at all. So, that's a little weird. Well, you know, let's talk about the first thing here, how maybe the star just fell off over time, you know? Because here's the thing. It's weird how in 2007 and 8, all of the videos of Munchkin, they had their red stars, but nowadays, we see a few other videos of Munchkin and he doesn't have his star. Why? Because the star probably just fell off. Or someone went yeet with the star and took it off because they didn't want the star on the hat for some reason. But I'm sure no one would want to go yeet and take it off. But, you know, it could have just fallen off over time. Like later in the years, in 2012, 2013. Maybe like 2 days before the collector got it from eBay. You know. But probably all the past owners that had it before the collectors bought it off eBay, they probably, you know, witnessed the star come off, or maybe they yeeted it off, or maybe it just came off and they didn't know where it went. But, yeah, so the star could have just came off, and that's why few today don't have their stars, and why all the ones in 2007 and 8 did, because the stars wouldn't come off that early. I mean, if someone went yeet within 2007 or 8, then it would, but not just gonna come off. And even if it's like modern times, the stars still shouldn't just come off, because we're in the modern times right now in 2018, and this star, I mean, it's not gonna come off on its own. If I turn this guy upside down and do this, it's not gonna come off. I mean, his hat is a little loose, but star isn't going to come off. Hat may, though, if I shake that around too much. So, not going to do that. But the star, it wouldn't come off. My Munchkin just says bad hat. Because, yeah, I get unlucky with moving monkeys and their hats, too. Let's not talk about that right now. But, okay. So, there's that. It could, just be stars falling off. That would make sense. I mean, it would. For the ones today, you just view them that just don't have the stars because of age with the star, it's just simply age. But the other side of this, that there's another version of this Munchkin. Well, I guess that could be possible. Everyone was saying, and I even said it, but I changed my mind. People were saying how the red star on the Munchkins are rare. It's rare to get a Munchkin with a red star on its hat, but yet again, a big majority of the Munchkins that are on YouTube actually have their red stars on their hats, and the majority of the collectors have Munchkins with the red stars on their hats, so, yeah, not really rare. Actually, if you got a Munchkin that had no red star on its hat, that would actually make your Munchkin more rare. If it was true that it was just another version of Munchkin that just doesn't have the red star on its hat at all. Of course, if it had just came off, like we were talking about before, well, then your Munchkin isn't any rarer than the others that have the red star on its hat, because there's not another version. But, it could just be another version. It could just be, because think about this with Mambo. There's 2 different versions of Mambo, and it's something with their hats, too. One of the Mambos has a yellow hat, and the other one has an ugly, brown, shiny, yellow kind of weird thing that looks like a snake's skin. It's weird, okay? But there are 2 different versions of Mambo there. So there could, be 2 different versions with Munchkin here. One that has the red star on its hat and the other one that doesn't. And, if these 2 different versions of Munchkin is a true fact, if it's, true, well, I'd actually have the way more common version of Munchkin. But everyone thinks that the Munchkin with the red star on its hat is more rare because I don't know why they think it's more rare. I guess they've seen more videos of Munchkin without the star on its hat that I've not seen. But, I mean, I watch a lot of moving monkey videos, especially Munchkin ones. But, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think about this? What do you think it is? Do you think it's that there's another really, really rare version of Munchkin where he doesn't have the star on his hat? Or do you think that the star just fell off over time or someone went yeet with it and it just lost the star? And then it became like a teeny tiny bit less valuable. I don't know. Mine came with the box too. Mine's really good. Good thing mine has the star, because it could have came off. Or I got the more common version. Ooh. Well, what's the answer here? What do you think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Do you think that with this Munchkin here, do you think there's another version of this Munchkin? Do you think that there's another version where it doesn't have the star on its hat at all? And that one's really rare, and we're never going to see that one except for the few collectors that actually have that one? Or do you think no? Do you think that the stars on the Munchkin's hats have just came off, someone yeeted them off, because, yeah. And then of age. They just fall off because of age. Do you think that too? You might think that, or we may think different version. But whatever you think, make sure to put it in the comments, because I want to see what wins here. What's going to win? People thinking that there's another version, or people thinking that the stars just came off? Because for some reason they would do that, because of age. Even though mine is really tight on there still. Somehow just happens. I don't think any of them just came off. I think everyone just went yeet with them. Yeah, whatever. But, alright. Thanks for watching this video. Let's see what you put down in the comments. Make sure you do that, by the way. I need to see the answers. And it's getting blurry, so we're just gonna end the video now. So, yeah. There you go. Peace.